Hello, ducklings. I'm Dysfunctional Duck, and can I just say, are you f***ing kidding me? Last attempt in my video, I think I'm on attempt 10 now. I've been working on this for 8 hours, 10 hours maybe, but you know, this is Spook City. This will be the kickoff of my Minecraft series, and I've had 10 video attempts, all of which have failed because I've had 10 different types of screen recorders downloaded and none of them would work, and it's just crazy. So, of course, over time I've been building a house in this place called Spook City. And I set my house next to a cave where I can get cobblestone and coal and iron for my house and for resources. And so I also have wood from trees. I also have to get trees, which I planted right here in my last video attempt. So I might just get some wood and I just might chop down the whole tree because the leaves can give me more saplings, which I can put near to my house, so then I won't have to walk as far, which will also give me more wood. And destroying the leaves will also give me apples. So that's good because I need wood. So I have a story to tell. One time when I was 9, this is like 2009, we were in a ski lodge in the Virginia mountains, and I was running through the lodge because I was all excited over a game of checkers. So I was running through the lodge, and the lodge had a spiral staircase with bolts hanging out of the bottoms. So I was running through the lodge, and I hit the bolt, and I fell backwards and hit the back of my head on laminate tile. And so in the process, I injured both the front of my head and the back of my head, and I took 2 fingers and I put them up to my forehead, and they were covered in blood, and everything was really hazy, and I just like looked back and saw my mom calling 911 really frantically, and the ambulance came, and I was really scared. They checked me out, and then I didn't want to ride to the hospital in the ambulance because hospitals really scared me because I've had some really bad experiences in hospitals. So my dad had to drive me like 1 or 2 hours to the nearest hospital in the Virginia mountains, like icy roads. And I fell asleep 2 times in the car, which is probably not what you're supposed to do when you like bump your head, especially in 2 places. So we got to the hospital and I had to get stitches, and it actually didn't hurt at all. Like, the doctor told me that it would hurt a lot, but it actually didn't hurt, surprisingly. Like, most people say it really hurts, but not for me. And then there's another time, it was like late 2009, early 2010, somewhere in the 4th grade. I sent to the front office with complaints about stomach pains. So the lady checked my temperature, and I had no temperature, so she sent me back. And so I got back to the classroom, and I told my teacher my stomach still hurts, so she sent me back to the front office, and then the lady at the front office checked my temperature again, nothing, so she sent me back, and this happened about 4 or 5 times before they actually called my mom and told her to come pick me up. So my mom came and took me to the hospital, and I got there like 5 p.m. that day. And so they had me on IV fluids. They told me it might be appendicitis. And so I just got really scared because I knew someone that had just had appendicitis when I was in the hospital. And I saw their scar, and it was really scary. So I definitely did not want to go through with that. So I just like immediately burst into tears, as like anyone would. So they ran some more tests, and they kept me on IV fluids all night. And they had me stay up all night. So I just stayed up and I watched Good Luck Charlie when it was new, just because I really liked that show, and it was like, it was a new show. It was still like when the show just came out. So of course I was watching it, and I also watched some Amazing World of Gumball, because that's also when it came out. It's 2009 or 10 or something around there. So after that, I basically just like was really scared of hospitals. I got discharged at 7 in the morning the next day. And they were like, before you go, we have to give you something. And they gave me a stuffed duck. And I was like, who knew this little girl would grow up to love ducks? So there was another time I was at the hospital where there was a man in the children's waiting area where I was going to go because my mom told me to go there. And he was vomiting in the children's waiting area. So this is a grown man. So my mom had them escort him out of there and clean it up so that I could be in there. And it just really freaked me out. So there was another time I was at the hospital. There was like 3 times or 4 times I was at the hospital in the span of like 3 years, from like 2009 to 2012. So this other time I was at the hospital, I was in the waiting area, and I just, there was a man that walked in, and this was like 12 a.m., 12 in the morning, you know, and he was obviously intoxicated and drunk, and he started like cursing and spewing insults and being loud and obnoxious, and so security had to escort him out since he wasn't complying with staff. So security had to escort him out, like forcefully, and everybody cheered when they did that. So that really creeped me out too. So yeah, that's why I'm scared of hospitals. Oh, and then there was another time. It was Black Friday of like 2011 or 12, where I had just gotten home from like shopping, and I had this really intense pain in my ribs, so my dad took me to the hospital. So they gave me Gatorade and they put me in a room, and so again I just stayed up watching Good Luck Charlie, and then eventually they just discharged me. So yeah. And then random memory. We went to a lake house in 2004, I believe, and it was in Florida, and all of my family were there. And so my granddad and my grandparents and my cousins and all my family was there. And it was really fun, you know, because it was like a new adventure and like a house and everything. And I really loved being in new places, you know. Well, now it kind of gives me anxiety, but back then it was exciting because I was a little kid, you know. I remember the living room being like really big and spacious, and I loved it, and it like felt like a dream, you know, the whole time. And I remember when I was sleeping in my bed one night while I was at the house, I had a dream that this like really loud fan was on, like an oscillating standing fan. And I woke up and I remember just walking around the house, just being intrigued by everything I saw. And I remember looking outside and seeing like the mountains and how pretty and gorgeous they were. And I just really wish I remembered the address of the place so I could like look it up and see if it jogs any memory now. Yeah. There is another time where we went to the beach for my birthday in 2014. We went to Emerald Isle. We rented this lovely condo. It was, what's that called? Second row house, or like a second to oceanfront or something. But we rented that house and it was just beautiful. Like, it was so welcoming. It was actually a flipped house. Sorry, I'm trying to find the entrance to this. It was actually a flipped house. So that was really amusing to me when I walked in and I saw the bedrooms downstairs and I was like, So I was like, I wonder, oh, that's fine. I was like, I wonder what's upstairs. And so I went upstairs and it was like this big open area. Like, I was shocked. I loved it. The walls were blue, it had vaulted ceilings, and it was like the kitchen and the living room and the dining room all in one with like an oceanfront view when you're watching the dishes. It was so amazing. And for my birthday in a few weeks, we're going to Virginia Beach. So that's really exciting because I've always wanted to go up north, even though that's still considered part of the South. I'll take what I can get, you know. And we're going to be staying at a resort, so you know I'll be vlogging about it. This will also be a vlogging channel, if you want. I'm going to make another pickaxe real quick. Do I have sticks? Yes, I have sticks. I should probably make two just to be safe, because I always keep getting cobblestone and then I always keep running out. So, best to be safe and just get a lot of cobblestone. So, yeah, I haven't been to the beach in a long time though. Like, I don't think I've actually been since my birthday in 2014, to be honest. Which is really exciting that I get to go again this year. Because usually, like, that's not really something that happens. Like, in my family, like, usually, oh my god. Usually we're just all, like, not really going on trips or anything. Because it's just, we want to, but we just can't, you know. Because we're just busy. So, I remember we ate at this crab shack on a lake or a pond, and it had a boardwalk, and it was so beautiful. The crab was so good. Crab legs, when dipped in butter, it's like savory as it's so delicious. Maybe we'll go to another place like that at Virginia Beach. Who knows? Hopefully we will, though, because I really want to try some of those damn crab legs again, because that was good. See, I make stairs, so then I can't really get anything from this area because they act as my stairs. Oh yeah, I remember I was gonna get stuff from this area. Oh, and then my mistake that I opened this and then found a whole nother part of the cave. Like, why? Because you know my ADHD self is just gonna go in there and be like, what is all this shit? Oh my god, again. Why am I like this? Why do you do these things? Why are you like this? I say as I'm opening up the gap more. Let's just, not go into this place. Because I know I'm just gonna get lost again. Like last time I did this, I just got hella lost. And it was so aggravating just trying to find my way back to where I was, because this cave is like a huge ass cave and like just splits into different directions and like every which way. Oh my god. So yeah. Okay, this is good. This is good. Because this is a part that I will not be distracted by. But I think it's close to lava. Oh my god, I don't want to. I hear lava. Yeah, it's opening up. Which means it's getting brighter. Which I'm assuming means I'm getting closer to lava. I know since the lava is this way, that it's going to be somewhere over here. Like, I literally hear it as if I were right next to it. That's why I'm standing back. Even though I know it won't kill me, I'll just be on fire for like a few seconds. It's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever you make of it. Coal. And more coal. See, this is my problem. I go to the mine looking for cobblestone, but I always just end up mining iron or coal. Just all the iron. The iron. The irony. Oh. I'm just right below it is the thing. I'm not next to it, I'm just right below it, and that's why I hear it. Oh yeah, you can tell I'm right below it. So I'm going to open this up, and then lava's going to come flowing in here. Woo! Fun. Still the highest people record for the record. Pretty ladies, what's up? Is he here right now? Is he standing up or is he in a chair right now? Oh. Love Nicki Minaj. Weak. This is obviously not enough cobblestone, but whatever. Because I need to finish my wall of my first floor so I can work on my second floor. Obviously, I've been trying to like gain resources and places where I can have resources. That's why I'm building my house so close to all these places, so I can get all the young money. Okay, so walls for my first floor are done. Woo! Now I just need to fill in the panes, and then I can put in the ceiling slash floor for my for my second floor. Ceiling for first floor. Ground for second floor. Oh, I also need to add torches over here too. That would probably help. Yep. So this house is gonna be lit has literally and figuratively. I didn't even mean to do that one. No! Oh, I have more. I say that right as I remember it. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop it here. You'll probably see me working on this more off-screen. No. I'm probably going to be working on this more off-screen. So, when you see me next, this house will be bigger and more improved. I will probably finish the flooring and start my second floor. I'll also go and get more cobblestone and wood and sand, and I'll chop down some trees to get the wood and the saplings so that I can plant them near to my house so I won't have to walk as far. I'll also get apples from the trees, which will help me with eating. See, I already got an apple. What's weird here is that I don't get as hungry as fast as I do in the Omega realm, which is weird. But anyway, yeah, so those can be some changes you'll expect to see in the next video, well, before the next video. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, ducklings! If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you know when I'll post a video. Any tips and suggestions would be greatly appreciated. I've been playing Minecraft for 6 years, but even though I haven't really mastered everything, I don't know all the things yet, so yeah. I will see you guys later. Goodbye, ducklings.